requirements and the pain points of exactly what it is the community wanted to build. So we worked through surveys, we worked through committees, soliciting feedback, obviously from our shuyukh, from our youth directors, to be able to pull all that together. Once we did that, we hired a construction management company called Emerge 3 with Mohammed Khatib, and then we set off to set our budget, set our space, what it needed to look like. And then late in 2022, we went out to the market and we did an RFP for architect. For the architect, we chose Rick Brown, who is the architect of this existing building, so he gave us continuity to be able to build the expansion with the same architect. Fast forward to 2023 on the slides itself. Using Rick Brown and the architecture firm, you could see in the red bubbles, we started creating what did our floor plan need to look like, what was the programming, what was the functional space, how much square footage did we need, and knowing that we are landlocked, we tried to maximize our design so we can make sure we get the most out of our facility, basically. Going more into middle of last year, what we did once we had the architecture blueprints done, we went out to start making sure the revisions were finalized. And we also addressed the detention pond that's on this site to make sure we met the city's requirements of having the sewage system that we needed, but also making it a little bit more nicer. So that's also in the plans. Going further, in the summer last year, we started creating the actual documents for construction. So all the engineering firms started finalizing the documents. We took those documents to HOA, we took it to the city, and then finally we also took it to the GC for bids. So as we went through there, fast forward to today, alhamdulillah, we have groundbreaking that happened a few weeks ago. We got approvals from HOA, we've got approvals from the city of Irving, we've got the permit, and we also have our GC picked. You saw the trailer out there, ComServe is ready on site. Today they actually put up the fence to start the construction here very soon. So inshallah, everything is lined up and ready to go, and with your support tonight, inshallah, we'll get this kicked off. I'm going to turn it over to Samir to talk a little bit about the programming space itself.
Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. My name is Samir Sayed. I'm the outgoing board president. Alhamdulillah, Adil and his team have done a fantastic job of transition. We're going through Ramadan, and they just took over literally just over a month ago. So alhamdulillah, they've done a fantastic job, and really appreciate all the efforts that have gone into the transition and everything that you and the volunteers have been doing this Ramadan. So with respect to the project itself, right? So we are actually going to be tripling in size. Currently, we are at 16,000 square feet. We will be adding an additional 31,000 square feet, just over 31,000 square feet. That 31,000 square feet will extend this building and will accommodate for the much needed additional prayer space. We'll be increasing the size of the MPH. In addition to that, there will be changes to the interior of this building as well, where we'll be getting a little bit more capacity for the women's side. The way that we'll be doing that is through the renovations where the current shoots offices are. They will be moving to where Yaqeen is today. So it'll clear up a little bit more room. There's other plans that we're still developing on the inside to potentially accentuate and allow for more prayer space, but that'll be coming as we start the process, inshallah. So we get another almost 32,000 square feet, right? So we've got some more interior space. What else are we getting? We are getting more room for our Quran school and our other classroom-related items. We're adding, it's a double-story building that'll have classrooms on the top. So your Quran school program, your young scholar programs, all of the other programming that we have, that is usually out here in the Masala space, they'll have proper classrooms to go ahead and conduct their programs, inshallah. In addition to the classrooms, we are also going to be having youth lounges, right? So we've invested a lot as an organization within our youth programming. MashaAllah, the three youth directors that we have here, they've done a fantastic job, MashaAllah, over the course of the last few years in terms of developing the youth. And that theme just continues, right? We'll continue to provide additional programming for our youth. We'll have the youth lounges. We'll also have the gymnasium, which will also act as a place for prayer as well. So inshallah, if you think about what Jummah looks like here, right? And even now, alhamdulillah, at Isha, as we're very capacity restrained, this will give us the room to continue to grow as a community, hopefully for a long time, inshallah. So this project means a lot to this community. As Farooq mentioned, this will give us all of the area outside. It is also going to add a playground for our younger kids as well. So it's almost a one-stop, come here, you can spend all your family time here as well. There will be a cafe as well that'll be part of that. So as parents are here waiting on their kids or whatnot, they can be part of the masjid as well. So alhamdulillah, I mean, I think that this project, as it inshallah comes together, can be very beneficial to the community, which continues to grow, alhamdulillah. So as we transition to, there's a video that we wanted to show, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a story from one of our volunteers that I want to share with you. A few years ago, right after Ramadan, one of the brothers came to me and he said, hey, I have a story that I want to share. It's between me and my spouse. I was like, okay, this is interesting. So he tells me, he said, look, we just moved into the community within the last 3 months. And my wife came to me and said, you've done 2 really good things in your life. The first one is that you married me. The second was moving to the Valley Ranch community. Right, that really struck me, right? It was, obviously I found it amusing because I can relate to that as well. But the second part really struck me, right? In terms of how this community has bonded and people continue to move here and there's an impact here. So as we transition to the video, I want you to think about yourselves and your lives and how has VRIC impacted you? Jazakumullah khair.
Dear VRIC,
you can feel, from day one, the sohbah, the welcoming, the friendship, the real deep connection to every brother and every member that you meet every day.
No matter who you are, where you come from, what your situation is, everyone welcomes you with open arms and you get that really big sense of belonging in here.
We had left all our family back home and we always used to wonder if we should go back home because it's never a comfortable feeling. But as soon as we moved to VRIC, it changed. This felt like home. Nobody is just a number around here. Nobody is like, oh, the community is 1,000 people, 1,500 people. Each individual, each community member, the community makes them feel like home.
Everyone here is always so happy to see you, and so when I think of VRIC, I think of home, and so I keep coming back because it's like coming back home every time. We have every little thing for everyone. Everyone has a place here. Everyone has a way that they can contribute, and everyone is seen.
Some moms are just trying to get some prayers in at the masjid during Tarawih or for Isha. You know, a lot of the people around me have offered to just watch him for a little bit or keep him entertained, and just having that little moment to yourself and having people that you can trust around you with your child is, the biggest blessing, alhamdulillah, that you can have in a community.
For my son, there are so many times when he would go, I just picked him up from daycare and he would go, Daddy, are we going to the masjid? They are moments that I cherish. And it's easy for me to just go, yes, because I know in the Daddy and Me room, he's not bothering anybody. He is being a kid and he is allowed to be a kid in there and enjoy it.
VRIC is my home. If you don't find me in my home, you find me in VRIC all the time.
Dear VRIC, thank you for being a fun place for me and my friends.
For having the basketball court, I have a lot of fun playing.
For giving me a place to learn the Quran.
For supporting me throughout the different stages of my life.
For being our family.
For giving me a brotherhood and a community I'm proud to raise my son in.
For being a welcoming community for me and my baby.
For being a community to my whole family.
for the Suhbah.
For creating an environment where friends become like family.
Thank you, VRIC, for always being home to my family and to so many families that move from all over the world. Thank you for being the most welcoming place on earth.
As you can see, alhamdulillah, our ability to serve and perform is great, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, but now we've been limited by the space, which is why with this growth, we need, of course, to grow as a community as well, and also in our structure, our building, our infrastructure as well too.
And I've said from day one that what makes this community special is that the building doesn't fit the vision. We have so many programs, alhamdulillah, catered programs to specific target audiences that we need the space to be able to accommodate all of that.
And we need you to partner with us in making this happen. Many, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, have already participated in the initial phase, which is establishing the Valley Ranch Islamic Center. If you miss that opportunity, I want you to get the opportunity, inshallah, to be part of the second part of it, which is the new waqf, inshallah, of the building that will stay there, inshallah ta'ala, for as long as Allah will, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And every khair that comes out of it, I hope you will get the reward for it as well, inshallah, azza wa jalla.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Takbir. You're going to need to say that many times tonight, inshallah. So I'm just warming up your throats. Let's warm up our hearts. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept everything that's been done. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive our shortcomings. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us to that which is pleasing to Him. Say Ameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make our expansion as a community here a source of goodness for our ummah, a source of goodness for humanity. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala let it be a means by which Islam lives and continues to thrive in this part of the earth and around the world. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow our growth, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, to be the growth of the message and the light of our Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam on this earth. Allahumma ameen. I have to say, subhanAllah, even though I think tonight is the largest amount that we've ever had to fundraise, I've never felt more at ease in a fundraiser at VRIC. And I hope it's not false confidence. I hope it's just something of trust that I have for this community, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, and that I feel about what we've been able to do every single year. We've shattered our expectations every single year as a community, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. And here's what I want to start off with, inshallah ta'ala. Before Sheikh Yaser talks about his top 10 and donates his office, inshallah ta'ala, and donates his parking spot, and his vest, and his thobe, and his kufi, and his beard, and his...
Says the one who's copying me.
Before that all happens, I want to mention something that I think is a few things that I find very special about the community, just very organically, inshallah ta'ala. Personally, if this was just another masjid expansion project, I wouldn't agree to fundraise for it. I wouldn't agree to be a part of it right now, because building for the sake of building is not something that we should be doing. But I believe in this community, alhamdulillah. I believe in the vision of this community, and the proof is in the pudding. When the time flies by and the community continues to grow and thrive, and we don't just run out of space in terms of physical space, but we also run out of ideas to accommodate the ideas that we have, then that's a sign of a healthy community. And I tell you, subhanAllah, and I want to start actually from the bottom of my heart, thanking every single board that has served at VRIC and every single committee member of the construction committee. Can you make dua for them? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from each of them. Allahumma ameen. Give them a big takbir, inshallah. Takbir. Louder than any donor, our brothers and sisters that have donated their time, directors, trustees, committee members. You might not know them because, alhamdulillah, one of the things that I cherish about this community, and I ask Allah to keep it, is that the hearts work together, alhamdulillah. That when you walk into a board meeting at VRIC or a committee meeting at VRIC, you see smiles, you see warmth. You don't see people that are ready to go to war with each other. You see people that are ready to work together to take our community to the next frontier. That when you see a transition from board to board, most community members don't even know. You had no idea that Samir, you just thought Samir was traveling this whole time. You thought he was the president all along maybe. Why? Because alhamdulillah, every single transition has been smooth and beautiful, and the mission has led the way. The vision has led the way, alhamdulillah. That's something profoundly beautiful, and I ask Allah to protect it. May Allah protect us from envy, from hatred, from grudges, because know that the shaitan hates this. Shaitan hates this type of progress. Shaitan hates the growth of the masajid. Shaitan hates the growth of community. Shaitan hates chemistry. Shaitan hates harmony. And that's why he will plant seeds to constantly disrupt it. So may Allah protect our community. Allahumma ameen. Because the best version of ourselves is when we remove those lower qualities that cause for paralysis on so many different levels. So on a personal level, I'm so grateful to all of them. I'm grateful to the volunteers. You see the same volunteers that are coming over and over and over again. Walhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. May Allah reward each and every single one of them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from them. May Allah bless them and increase them. And so I want you to understand that while we deliberate, and every single time I get pulled into a conversation on the side here at Valley Ranch, it's, how are we going to do this and how are we going to do that? And, you're afraid of how big the community's gotten. And you have California to thank for that, right? You're afraid of how many people have moved to Dallas and what's going on here. And the first night of Ramadan looked like the last 10 nights. And what's going to happen for Eid? Believe me, dear brothers and sisters, I've seen it firsthand. And I know Sheikh Yaser can attest to this as well. Our brothers and sisters stress over this like it's a full-time job. And consider your feedback. And consider everything that comes in and deliberate over and over and over again, and they make the best decision. We're not a perfect community, but alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we're a beautiful community. And I'm very proud of these brothers and sisters, and inshallah ta'ala, we honor the sacrifice of the hours that have been put in deliberating about what's next by making sure that when there's a fundraiser, piece of cake, we all take it as part of our own personal responsibility. We all take it as our project. So two things I'm going to leave you with, inshallah ta'ala. My favorite thing about what we do here in terms of the fundraising is the groups that come forth, that we even give as groups. And every single time when people see what we accomplish in terms of fundraising, they'll reach out and they'll say, how did you raise that amount of money? And we say, there's this WhatsApp group thing that's going on, right? WhatsApp groups that we don't hear about until the fundraiser. And, alhamdulillah, all of them have good names, at least the ones that donate. Nothing terrible, catastrophic coming out, but it's the group feeling. Everyone gives in groups here, and that's beautiful. You take it as a part of a group responsibility. So here are two things I want you to do, inshallah. Everyone that gives as a part of a group, no matter what you've given, give as an individual as well. All right, so give with the group, and even if you're going to give $10, $100 more, that includes the neighborhood groups. Whatever it is that you've given there, give a little bit more, inshallah, as an individual. Bidnillahi ta'ala. The second thing, we don't want to keep you forever tonight. All right? We want to keep you, inshallah ta'ala, for about 45 minutes in fundraise. And that's it, inshallah ta'ala. Whatever amount is left over, if there is an amount left over, don't say, I wonder how VRIC is going to figure it out. Go back to your groups, go back to your families, say, all right, we've got to attack this amount together, because that's how we function as a community. Otherwise, we're never going to get anywhere. But if everyone says, you know what, whatever amount's left over, we're going to tackle that amount and we're all going to take it personally, inshallah ta'ala, we'll get there. And dear brothers and sisters, I know, subhanAllah, all the home improvement projects, everything that people have, in store for the summer, put your home improvement project on hold for the improvement of the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the growth of this community. This is our house because it's the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Our house, not that we own it. And the beauty, subhanAllah, when the Prophet ﷺ mentions al-masjidu baytu kulli mu'min, that the masjid is the home of every believer, it's also Baytullah al-Haram. It's also Baytullah, it is the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's the house of Allah in that He owns it. It's the house of every believer in that everyone who seeks to magnify Allah in their heart comes to this place and invests in this place bidnillahi ta'ala and grows it and grows it and grows it and grows it. So I just want to say, I'm at ease. Please don't make me look like a fool by the end of the night. and make me feel like I had false confidence. I know our community, walhamdulillah rabbil alameen. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to rise beyond every good opinion of us, and may Allah forgive us for our shortcomings. Allahumma ameen. With that, I'll hand it off to Sheikh Yaser, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah rabbil alameen wa sallallahu wa sallam wa barak ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam wa ba'd. I'm going to share with you 10 points, inshallah ta'ala, as we usually do. 10 points why I believe it's extremely beneficial, extremely important, and essential to give tonight, inshallah, give generously, bidnillahi azza wa jal. Number one, the first reason for this, so we can, inshallah ta'ala, buy a whole style line for Sheikh Omar, so he doesn't stop copying me, bidnillahi azza wa jal. But on a more serious note, inshallah azza wa jal, seriously, I would say number 10 for us, because we are reaching, like Sheikh Brother Samir actually mentioned, we're reaching our capacity and over capacity. If you see, even in Ramadan, mashallah, Salatul Fajr, people, they pray in the hallways. And outside of Ramadan as well, Salatul Isha, we already, alhamdulillah, before Ramadan started, Isha was already actually all the way to the doors. So we definitely that space is really needed. It's not a luxury thing for us. It's really something that we need on a daily basis. Number 9, our youth program, our children, mashallah. Alhamdulillah, we have a very, very young community. And as you can see, mashallah, every single day, more kids show up in the masjid for Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. Actually, for a very long time, or not for a long time, but when we opened the building here, alhamdulillah, the Mami and Me room and Dandi and Me room were very, very actually used efficiently, mashallah, because the size was quite reasonable. But tabarakallah, because of, mashallah, the California exodus, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, we have more families right now, more kids, and it's getting out of hand a little bit. We need to bring that order back so we can have that space for the family. Inshallah, the youth will have their space, they have their programs, their activities, bidnillahi azza wa jal. And even if they're not your kids, one day they will be the kids of your kids, inshallah. As we were preparing for that video, I was suggesting something. I said, how about we look at the younger ones? The younger kids, when they were 15 years ago, as we started, alhamdulillah, VRIC, see before and after. How they looked like 15 years ago, how they look like right now. And we start looking at some of those old pictures. I don't want to mention names specifically, you guys know each other. The ones who were 15 years old, actually 15 years ago, lived over here. And now if you look at them, you would not even recognize them. They're, mashallah, they're adults. Some of them are already married. Some they have kids, mashallah. Some people never change, like Abdul Samad, for example. He still looked the same 15 years ago. This year, alhamdulillah, he looks exactly the same, mashallah. Number 8, you guys are starting a new waqf, alhamdulillah, rabbil alameen. A new waqf. Alhamdulillah, those brothers and sisters who participated in the initial fund for this building, alhamdulillah, they got their reward. They built their charity tree, alhamdulillah, rabbil alameen. For those who came after this building was already established, alhamdulillah, you are being given right now a golden opportunity in one of those blessed nights of Ramadan, inshallah, to establish your charity tree, bidnillahi azza wa jal. A lot of people benefit from the service that comes from the masjid, alhamdulillah, internationally even, globally, for Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. As a matter of fact, as I'm speaking with you right now, some of these brothers and sisters who benefit from our community, they flew in all the way from Europe just to be with us here. Abdurrahman, are you here? Where is he? He's not here? Will be hiding somewhere? MashaAllah, Brother Abdurrahman and his wife, last year they flew in from Singapore, they're originally from France. From Singapore, they came here to spend the last 10 nights with us. And MashaAllah, at Asr time, I was surprised to see him here. He said, we're back. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. To spend the last 10 nights here in Valley Ranch community. So that is a waqf I want you to establish for yourself. Number 7, our programs. Sheikh Omar spoke about this point already, actually. Alhamdulillah, as much as we would like to expand with our programs, our space doesn't allow us. Not that because of physical space, but because of the program scheduling. We can't have all these programs happening at the same time because we don't have the space for everything. So we need to expand that, inshallah ta'ala. And by the way, just to let you know, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, your community is one of the busiest communities, literally. It's not just a matter of being busy, being productive as well too, alhamdulillah. When other imams, other community leaders, they hear about how many programs we conduct every day, every weekend, every month in VRC, they're just like, what? They can't really believe that this much programming happening and everybody's enjoying it. The brothers, the sisters, the young ones, the adults, even our seniors, alhamdulillah, they have their own activities and their programs. Number 6, and I think this is something, alhamdulillah, we started noticing recently in our community, our influence, our civic influence in the society, in the community. I want to use even the word, actually, our political even influence in the community. As a community, mashallah, alhamdulillah, you cannot be ignored anymore. And seriously, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, because of your influence, because of your presence, your participation, your activity as well too, a lot of politicians, they come to you and they speak to you and they listen to you right now, alhamdulillah. We're not there yet, but I hope inshallah ta'ala our influence should be represented in the best way we can. And having a successful institution inshallah ta'ala is essential to keep that going bi'idhnillahi tabaraka wa ta'ala for the future of our community and our kids in the future as well too. Number 5, this is natural progression. And if you don't grow, you're dead. And you can see a lot of masajid, mashallah, they're big, beautiful, but if there is nothing happening there, it's dying. You have a beautiful piece of art, mashallah, but if nothing is going there, it's really dying. And alhamdulillah, that's a sign that our community is alive and is growing. So that's why, alhamdulillah, we're proud that we have reached that level, inshallah, tabaraka wa ta'ala. Number 4, winter is coming. Those who know the code. But anyway, which means, and I mentioned that in a previous khatira, for the next how many years Ramadan is going to be in the cold season of Jama'ah? 15 years. For the next 15 years, Ramadan is going to be in the cold season. It's going to be windy, it's going to be raining, it's going to be cold. No tent outside will be beneficial for us. So it's extremely important to be prepared, inshallah ta'ala, for that, for the next 15 years, by having everybody will be indoors, inshallah ta'ala, the kids, the families, and everybody, inshallah azza wa jal. Number 3, our challenges are great, truly. And as you can see, it's not just a matter of challenge for our community, it's really existential sometimes, situation for the Muslim community here, locally, and outside as well too, internationally. And because of that, we need to continue to grow and continue to show our presence and make sure that people realize, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, you have something to give, inshallah. And with that, we have a lot of activities going on right now, and we're adding more activities, alhamdulillah, such as VRIC Cares, feeding the homeless, going out there, doing a lot of activities. And we're partnering with organizations like Ma'roof, like ICNA and ICNA Relief, and many other organizations, mashallah. All these challenges as a community, this place, alhamdulillah, is a crossroad for all this collaboration for the Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. And you are part of it. Number 2, I want to remind you with Hadith al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. إِذَا مَاتَ ابْنُ آدَمَ قَطَعَ عَمَلُهُ إِلَّا مِنْ ثَلَاثٍ. When a person dies, their book of deeds is going to be interrupted. That's it, stops. Nothing starts adding to it, except for 3 things. قال صدقة جارية, a continuous charity. Something that you leave behind, that the reward is still adding to yours. Leaving this, alhamdulillah, facility, the expansion with it, inshallah ta'ala, all the programs and the activity that we anticipate that will start going there, you will share the reward with it, bidnillahi azza wa jal. You will share the reward, inshallah tabaraka wa ta'ala, long after we're gone from this world. We look back at 50 years ago and 70 years ago, subhanAllah, I visited Iowa and I saw the first masjid ever was built in America. Small, tiny, little building. Right now it's a museum, actually. But can you imagine, I saw the picture from back in the 1940s or 30s, how the Muslims looked like back then, subhanAllah. They started this. And look where we are today, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. Second thing the Prophet ﷺ mentioned, قال أو علم ينتفع به, beneficial knowledge. The hifz program that happens here, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. The ta'sil classes, the weekend programs, the activities for the sisters, for the brothers, all that ilm, inshallah, when someone benefits from that, I hope you'll get the reward for it, inshallah azza wa jalla. And the third one, the Prophet ﷺ says, قال أو ولد صالح يدعو له, or a righteous child that will make dua for you. It doesn't have to be your own child. It doesn't have to be. But one of those kids that enjoy coming to the masjid, mashallah, you see it in the video, alhamdulillah, they love to come to the masjid. And one day they will look back and they say, may Allah reward the brothers and sisters who brought this for us and for our families. Because tomorrow they're going to be the parents who bring their kids to this masjid, inshallah ta'ala, and you will be the one receiving that reward, inshallah azza wa jal. And finally, why do we need to give generously tonight, inshallah ta'ala? Because this is us. This is us, the VRIC community. We are the Valley Ranch Islamic Center. It is our journey. We do believe that if we need to make this happen, it has to come from all of us and each and every one of us. We're not going to depend on people from outside or donations from outside. This is for us. And because it's for us, we're going to make it happen, alhamdulillah. So far, for the past 15 years, that has been our culture. Alhamdulillah, never have donations coming from overseas or anything like that. It was all dependent on the local community and some generous brothers and sisters who watch us online. They send money, subhanAllah, from different states. They did, subhanAllah, even though they're just watching with us live, they participate as well in this khair. I want you to believe in this, that this is your community, it's your journey, and it's the future of our community, inshallah. With that being said, I would like to ask you, inshallah, to prepare yourself, bidnillahi azza wa jal, for this festivity of generosity in this beautiful night, inshallah azza wa jal. And Shaykh Omar, bidnillah, will launch it tonight now, bidnillah azza wa jal.
Okay, so are we ready to raise $2 million, inshallah? Where's the confidence? Are we ready to raise $2 million, inshallah? Alhamdulillah, inshallah ta'ala. So hopefully we'll do this very quickly, inshallah. So we all remember the condition, right? You give through your groups. You also give something in addition to that, inshallah ta'ala. And I think it's important for us to remember that there are always, in every community, those few brothers, those few sisters that carry the fundraiser, that give us a healthy way to start, bidnillahi ta'ala, to raise the bar, inshallah ta'ala. When you think about the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we've been going over them every Tuesday night, there are only a handful of names that immediately come to your mind as having established the foundation. Of the tens of thousands, there's only one Abu Bakr, there's only one Uthman, there's only one Abdurrahman ibn Auf. There are only a handful that, subhanAllah, would always set the stage. And so for those brothers and sisters that are looked to every single year for us to set the stage, take it as a sign of acceptance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for you, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, and as a means of increasing your share of that Jannah, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So we're going to start, inshallah. What are we starting with, Sheikh? 100,000, or are we going to go more?
I think we should start a little bit over 100. If anyone is here willing, actually, as a matter of fact, because alhamdulillah, we're used to the brothers and sisters who, mashallah, generously given 100,000, alhamdulillah, rabbil alamin. We know we're going to get it. We know we're going to get that, inshallah ta'ala. But I need to see somebody like Shaykh Omar mentioned, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq of this night. Someone who says, you know what, I'm not going to let anyone surpass me in the reward for this night. So I'm going to give the highest bid I can give, bidnillahi azza wa jal, so no one can actually overbid me or give more than that. So who is willing to give something above 100? And raise your hand and say, I would like to give this much money, inshallah ta'ala.
To Sheikh Yaser's point, I was actually in a fundraiser, subhanAllah, right before Ramadan, where the brother was saying 100 and someone raised his hand and said 250.
MashaAllah.
So this is yours. Inshallah, it's open to you. We're not going to limit, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, the reward for anyone tonight. And those of you that are capable, Allah knows your capacity, and inshallah ta'ala, you can shine and start it for us. So anything 100 or above, inshallah, let's get some hands raised, inshallah ta'ala, to get us started. The fundraising just went black. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. It blacked out. I thought that means that
100? MashaAllah.
Brother Munir, jazakallahu khairan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you.
Brother Munir, mashallah, subhanAllah, give it our first 100. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen.
Takbir.
Allahumma atwafiqan khalafa.
Ameen.
May Allah bless you, bless your family, Ya Rabbil Alameen, and give you back, Ya Allah. Say Ameen, ya Jama'ah.
Ameen. Ameen. Ameen.
That's the first 100, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Is there anyone else would like to match, inshallah ta'ala? Give 100 or even more. Bismillah. Who's going to be the second to give 100, inshallah ta'ala?
SubhanAllah, this is how the doors open. And I know Brother Munir, and he usually gives in private. And I know he's giving in public and in private, inshallah, to inspire the rest of you, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. May Allah reward you, Brother Munir, and grant you the full reward for it. Allahumma ameen.
Ameen.
So who else, inshallah ta'ala?
Maybe you can do that with you and your partner. You could do with your spouse. Someone, alhamdulillah, sitting next to you, hey, listen, I'm going to give this much, so let's make it more, inshallah ta'ala. So do we have another hand for 100,000 and more, inshallah, azza wa jal? 100,000 or more? Can we see another hand?
Let's see if we can get a few, inshallah.
I know a lot of you
actually,
actually,
you gave your son the death stare.
Brother Ali, Jazakallah khair. Allahumma antifiqan khalafan ya Rabbil Alameen.
Ameen.
MashaAllah, from the foremost of the community, tabarakallah, a long-time supporter, MashaAllah ta'ala, from the time of the North, Valley Ranch North, alhamdulillah, him and his family. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala barakah in your life and your family, ya Rabbil Alameen. Say Ameen, ya Jama'ah. Can we see a third hand for 100, inshallah ta'ala? Alhamdulillah, I think we can easily reach our goal, inshallah, and the community never failed us, alhamdulillah, reaching our goal, even if it was a $2 million, inshallah, azza wa jal. So let's make this happen, inshallah, quickly, bidnillah, azza wa jal, so we can go to our taraweeh. Who is the third, inshallah, to give 100,000, inshallah, azza wa jal? And by the way, even if you pledge for 100, you would like to give more, bismillah, you can make it 120, so you make 10,000 a month, inshallah ta'ala. So a third hand for 100, a third hand for 100. Can we see that hand, inshallah, azza wa jal? Again, you can text your friend, text your spouse, text your partner, say, look, I want to give this much. Can we match, inshallah, and give 100 together so we can inspire one another, inshallah, azza wa jal? One more 100 for us.
MashaAllah, we have another one back
Do you
there.
have it?
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahumma a'ti munfiqan khalafa.
Ameen. Ameen. Ameen.
Sheikh, I think we
Ameen.
need to get 2 more, inshallah. 5 100s will set the stage, inshallah.
Bismillah.
So if any of the brothers, sisters, inshallah, want to push yourself, we have our existing community. MashaAllah, the forerunners that are always there. Brother Adi, every year we look towards you. Jazakallah khair. I saw you pick up the phone. I said that's good. So anyone else that's picking up the phone, I hope you're picking up the phone to get approval for $100,000, inshallah. But
No.
are you getting approval right now? Is that what's happening?
So
we need 2 more, inshallah.
The spouse
at
has
least
to approve it, right? So the spouse has to approve it, or his
The
partner?
spouse has to approve it.
Okay.
That's right.
Bismillah. Can we have a 4th hand, inshallah, for 100,000? Let's have 2 more, inshallah, azza wa jal.
We have another one. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahumma a'ti munfiqan khalafa.
Ameen.
Say ameen. May Allah subhanahu wa
Ameen,
ta'ala
Rabbil
bless
Alameen.
you, bless your family, bless your health, bless your wealth, and accept from you. Everyone say ameen.
Ameen, ya Rabbil Alameen. Ameen, ameen, ya Allah. Can we have a 5th hand, inshallah ta'ala? One more hand, making 500, inshallah, azza wa jal. We kick it off, inshallah ta'ala, with the khair and the barakah, and you will be the foremost, inshallah. Whoever gives after you, you will get the reward because you inspired everybody to give more than what they were expecting from themselves. So who's going to be, inshallah, the 5th one to give us? Is it the 5th one, right?
We need a 5th one.
Number 5, inshallah ta'ala, for 100,000. For 100,000. Number 5 for 100,000.
And of course, we know the brothers are all over, sisters are all over. So in other rooms, inshallah, do raise your hand. Let one of the volunteers know. And bidnillahi ta'ala, it will come through someone's walkie-talkie and get to us quickly, inshallah ta'ala. So if anyone else, inshallah.
So if anyone in the tent area, inshallah ta'ala, is willing to give that, please make sure the volunteers, they know it, so they can radio this to us, bidnillahi azza wa jal. Can we have a 5th hand for 100 so we can have $500,000 in the first 7 minutes of our collection, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. Can we say a 5th hand, inshallah, for 100,000? A 5th hand, inshallah ta'ala. Who's going to be this person to give 100,000, inshallah azza wa jal? And remember, you already established the foundation for the next phase, inshallah ta'ala. I always give this actually question to the brothers and sisters in the community, saying, when is the best, I'm asking you this question right now, when is the best time to plant a tree, ya jama'ah? The best time to plant a tree, when is it? Spring? Yesterday? Right? The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Because if it happened 20 years ago, you'll be actually reaping the fruits today, right? So if you missed it, when is the second best time to plant your tree then? Right now. So if you missed the 15 years ago of this building, I hope you don't want to miss the one 15 years later. You'll be part of that saying, alhamdulillah, I was part of this beautiful community. So who's going to be the 5th, inshallah, to give us 100,000? One last hand, inshallah, for 100,000.
To that point, subhanAllah, every day we've been having people embrace Islam here.
Subhanallah.
And those that put into the making of this masjid know that some of the people that embraced Islam literally just saw the masjid off the highway and decided to come in and embrace Islam. Just this week alone, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, every single day. And inshallah ta'ala, those that gave to get us here are reaping the reward of it, those that are alive and those that have passed. And bidnillahi ta'ala, you will reap the reward of generations to come, bidnillah, that will pray here, that will make dua here, that will grow here, that will become Muslim here. All of that will be on your scale, bidnillahi ta'ala. So this is an opportunity. Let's see if we can get one more, inshallah ta'ala. Four is an awkward number. I think you all agree. Five feels better, inshallah ta'ala. So if there's one more, push themselves, inshallah, and push the community, bidnillahi ta'ala. Give us that 500 foundation. Trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will increase you.
We have somebody who's willing to give that 5th one, inshallah ta'ala, but we need someone to match that.
Okay. I didn't say 6 is an awkward number. I said 4 is an awkward number. So we have someone that will match a 5th if they give, inshallah ta'ala. Sheikh Yaser, is that in your pocket?
That's the one.
Oh, okay, mashallah.
That's in the pocket right now. It's actually, I'm getting those messages right now. So seriously, if someone would like to double their reward by matching someone, alhamdulillah, who said, look, I'm going to give 100,000. I need someone else to give 100, inshallah, azza wa jal. So who's going to be that person to put that 100 so they can double their reward and make the reward for 200 instead of just 100, inshallah ta'ala? Is it one last brother or sister that would like to say, look, alhamdulillah, I'm ready for this. I would like to take the reward for 200,000, inshallah, tabaraka wa ta'ala. Remember, your donations also you can match with your company. So you can, alhamdulillah, double that by matching with the company, inshallah ta'ala. So do we have one more hand, inshallah, for 100,000? For last 100,000?
And it will be doubled, inshallah. One more person, inshallah ta'ala. That would set us to 600,000 would give us a huge boost for the night bidnillahi time. You get the reward for that, inshallah, pushing us to the next level.
We don't want to lose that 100.
One more family.
We don't want to lose that 100. So if there's one brother or sister who would like to say, you know what, alhamdulillah, I want to match this bidnillah azza wa jal. So inshallah ta'ala, one more hand for 100, so you can match them, and they'll become 200 altogether, inshallah. That put us up over the 500,000, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. That's basically over the quarter of our collection goal, inshallah. One last hand for 100,000. Maybe you've already been communicating with your partner or somebody that you know, someone that you love, and they want to give inshallah 50, you give 50, so you match them together to make them 100 to inspire more people, inshallah. One last chance for 100,000.
Does he have a text message?
Well, I'm still looking.
I don't know, man. I saw some communication happening here. Can you text me what he texted you?
No.
Bismillah. If there's, should we move on, Sheikh?
Bismillah.
We have to match this 600 though. So we got to get here, inshallah. So if someone is here, bidnillah, don't let that door close. If you want to send in a message, write it on a card, inshallah ta'ala. But dear brothers and sisters, this would give us a huge boost towards that next level. And again, I know, subhanAllah, these are times of inflation, times where people are doing so much. May Allah reward you all. And even if you've given, if you want to give more, inshallah ta'ala, to push us over, this is what we need as a community, all hands on deck, bidnillahi ta'ala. So is there one more person? And remember, charity does not decrease your wealth. So if you're crunching numbers in your head, remember that with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're about to pursue a Lord who gives an entire lifetime of good deeds for one night. So what about, inshallah ta'ala, sadaqah, and how He multiplies your sadaqah in the month of Ramadan, inshallah ta'ala.
Last chance, Jama'ah, for 100,000. For 100,000, so you can double your reward, inshallah ta'ala. Last chance for $100,000, calling once. For 100,000, and even if you would like to change your mind later on, bismillah, you can do that. Before we get to the groups donations, we need the individual donation, inshallah ta'ala. Call in twice for 100,000 before you lose that opportunity to double your reward with another 100, inshallah ta'ala. And last chance for 100. All right, I got a confirmation for that 100, regardless if it was match or not, inshallah azza wa jal. So we do have a fifth, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. So that makes it 500,000. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahumma a'ti mufiqan khalafan ya rabbil alameen. Ameen. Allahumma a'ti mufiqan khalafan ya rabbil alameen. Ameen. So we have 500 right now. What's next, Sheikh?
I think we should go to 75,000, inshallah. And I want to mention, especially those brothers and sisters, this is where pushing yourself to the next level. When the Prophet ﷺ says, وَالصَّدَقَةُ بُرْهَانًا, charity is a proof. If you were here and you had the intention of giving 50, we need one or two people to push themselves, inshallah, to that next level. No. So do we have anyone, inshallah, for 75,000, inshallah ta'ala, that'll push themselves to that from those brothers or sisters that are capable of giving 50, inshallah?
Maybe you had in your mind to give 50,000. Perhaps maybe you have someone else in your family that would like to give on their behalf, inshallah ta'ala, or a partner or a family member that you can text or call and say, look, I'm going to give this much money. I need 25 from you, inshallah, to make them 75,000, inshallah ta'ala. Do you have anyone who's, alhamdulillah, is willing to do that, inshallah ta'ala, in this blessed night of Ramadan for 75,000? Anyone for 75,000, Jama'ah? Bismillah. Again, alhamdulillah, I know a lot of us are sending their donations actually through groups and sending them also anonymously, but we need you to inspire one another, inshallah. So we're going to come to the group's donations, inshallah. MashaAllah, there's significant actually amount of collection. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. It is going to bring us, inshallah ta'ala, above the $1 million easily, inshallah. But we'd like to push it, inshallah, to get closer to 2 million bidnillahi azza wa jal. So can we see a hand, at least one hand for 75,000? Maybe you had in your mind again to give 70,000, 60,000, more or less. I want to just think of somebody else you love in your family, someone who's alive, someone who passed, may Allah have mercy on them, Ya Rabbil Alameen. You give on their behalf for this blessed night, inshallah, so they can establish their waqf, using, alhamdulillah, your generosity tonight, inshallah ta'ala. 75,000. Do you see a hand for $75,000? 75,000, Jama'ah. Any hand for 70,000? 75? Shall we?
Yes, Sheikh. I think we'll move to 50, inshallah.
Bismillah.
Bismillah. So we need to see, can we get 10 hands? 5 or 10 hands for 50, inshallah? As groups? Oh, inshallah.
Bismillah, Sheikh.
VRIC doctors, 70,000. Takbir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them and increase them and reward them. Allahumma ameen.
Ameen.
You know, by the way, subhanAllah, I want to share I think as a community, subhanAllah, someone was actually sharing this with me today, we probably have had more doctors leave from our community for Gaza than maybe any other community. May Allah reward them all. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from them. Allahumma ameen. And I really appreciate the character, alhamdulillah, of those brothers. May Allah return them home safely to us. Jazakallah khair. $50,000, dear brothers and sisters. We need to move a little bit quicker, inshallah. Again, some of you are giving in groups, alhamdulillah. Let's get some individuals to pump some energy back into the room, inshallah ta'ala. How many hands can we have for $50,000, either written, inshallah ta'ala, or pushing us over? Homes that we build, I want you to think about those brothers and sisters that have passed away. And subhanAllah, we're talking about today Dr. Amir Shakil, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him, and may Allah Azza wa Jalla surround him in his mercy and his rahmah. Man, subhanAllah, did so much for the community. You die and you leave this home and it does not benefit you in any way whatsoever. Whereas these masajid, these places that you build for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to be a source of comfort and safety and warmth for you in a way that nothing else can give you, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. And so put into this, inshallah ta'ala, as an investment with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. $50,000, dear brothers and sisters, in the main musalla and outside, inshallah ta'ala, outside the room. Before we start going to the groups, alhamdulillah, I see the Campion Hollow silver leaf is at 283,000, mashallah. The goal of that group is $500,000. So those of you that live in those neighborhoods, this needs to be at $500,000 very quickly, inshallah ta'ala. So get busy and get this up to $500,000 bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. But anyone, inshallah, as individuals, $50,000 to inject some of that energy. Let's keep it going, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Let's get over the 1 million mark quickly, bi'idhnillah. Maybe someone that was thinking about giving 25 or 30, if you can push yourself, inshallah ta'ala. And watch how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blesses you in your own rizq, in your own sustenance, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Do you have any brothers or sisters for $50,000, inshallah?
Bismillah, 50,000. How many had so far?
For 50?
50?
I haven't seen a hand yet, Sheikh.
Bismillah. Let's make it happen, Jama'ah, inshallah. I'm just actually, some people are sending me private messages over here. We appreciate that, inshallah ta'ala. And some of them are actually not even here. They're actually watching us live, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, right now. And they're asking if they can give, alhamdulillah, they can give monthly, mashallah. Even people from outside this community would love to participate, alhamdulillah, with us. So if you guys have your phone, if I may ask you, use your phone, inshallah, quickly, bidnillah azza wa jal, and use the link. Go to VRIC.org/donate. If you can take that, inshallah, that link, and send it to them. Or just send the live link for this fundraising, inshallah ta'ala. Send it to your family, to your groups, to your loved ones, those who you believe that you want them to be part of this beautiful project, inshallah ta'ala. Give them the chance to participate, inshallah. May Allah reward you, Rabbil Alameen. Working on this, alhamdulillah. I'm still actually communicating with some of those brothers and sisters outside of this community are given, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. MashaAllah.
Any brother or sister? If not, we'll move on, inshallah, and we'll keep waiting on the groups to pick up. Anyone, inshallah ta'ala, to inspire the gathering? Put in 50, inshallah. Anyone for $50,000, inshallah ta'ala. You know, I love when I see the kids raise their hands. I really do, because subhanAllah, they love this masjid, they love this community, and they want to respond. And there is something that's very pure about that. May Allah Azza wa Jal bless them and keep them upon Islam and keep them upon righteousness. Allahumma ameen.
Ameen.
But every single one of us, inshallah, this has to happen. We've gone too far with the construction to stop now, inshallah ta'ala. So every single one of us has to push themselves, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Everyone push themselves out of their comfort zone, inshallah, and give, bi'idhnillah. Is there one person for 50,000? If not, we'll move on, inshallah, to 25,000, inshallah ta'ala.
I'm just waiting on just confirmation, Sheikh, for one thing, inshallah ta'ala. Bismillah.
MashaAllah. The board has committed $46,000. Takbir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them and increase them and reward them for all the time that they put in, for all the effort that they put in. Bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. May Allah reward them for the time that they volunteer, for all the effort towards the construction and towards the day-to-day of this masjid. Allahumma ameen. Allah accept it from you all.
Ameen, ameen. Can we have another one, inshallah, to match them for 45,000? 45,000, 5,000 less from 50,000, inshallah ta'ala. I know maybe the number 50 is kind of like a big number. 45, inshallah, that's easier, bidnillahi azza wa jal. Is there any brother or sister, maybe a committee or a business partners, inshallah ta'ala, willing to participate for 45,000. 45,000, do we have anyone for 45,000? Before we go to the group's donation, inshallah ta'ala, we want to give the individuals that are prepared to give, inshallah, generously, bidnillahi ta'ala. So one last chance, 45,000. Calling once. Anybody for 45,000? I'm still waiting on a confirmation, inshallah, here. Hopefully we can get it coming through, inshallah, tabaraka wa ta'ala. Okay, bismillah. So 30,000?
Tayyib, bismillah. 25,000, inshallah. Where the bigger amounts have fallen, we need everyone, inshallah ta'ala, to show up, bidnillah, in the smaller amounts, and that's the community field that we have. I can't even read the number. What does the number say up there? 913? Is that what it says?
No.
So let's get over the hump, bidnillah. MashaAllah, we have our first 25,500 from the Ikna Valley Ranch Neighborhood Brothers. Takbir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them and accept from them. Everyone say Ameen. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, bismillah. Go ahead, Sheikh.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah, they're coming right now. They're coming. So we have here anonymous.
Can you be my
given 35,000. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Ameen. Another anonymous as well. $30,000. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
MashaAllah, this anonymous is very generous, MashaAllah. He's given multiple times. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Ameen. Another anonymous, MashaAllah, or the same anonymous, I don't know, man. Given, MashaAllah, 25,000. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar. Sheikh, I think what they're saying is the fundraiser is pointless. They're going to give anyway.
That's true. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Ameen.
That's the message.
Actually, MashaAllah, one, two, actually, another two, Alhamdulillah, 25,000 each from anonymous again. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
And one for $20,000. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahumma atmufiqan khalafan ya Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah. We're getting there. We're getting there, inshallah ta'ala. Who is also willing to participate and be part of this beautiful group, alhamdulillah, for another 25,000? 25,000? 25,000. MashaAllah. Allahumma atmufiqan khalafan ya Rabbil Alameen. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Brother Rimal, mashallah, used to be one of those young ones 15 years ago. And alhamdulillah, Rabbil Ameen, he is our also young ones, mashallah. May Allah bless your marriage and your family, ya Rabbil Alameen. Our young ones getting married, inshallah, they're going to have their children here in the community, inshallah, tabaraka wa ta'ala. So, bismillah.
Let's continue, inshallah. Can we get, I actually do believe we can get, inshallah ta'ala, maybe at least 5 more hands, but I feel like we can get, inshallah, some hands that can get this going, bidnillahi ta'ala, so that we can go forward. $25,000. Dear brothers and sisters, in this time, bidnillahi ta'ala, it's time to rise. I know you're sending the cards. We want to see the energy pump back up into the room, inshallah ta'ala. So let's see some more hands, bidnillah.
I have something to announce, inshallah, azza wa jal. It went through, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Without mentioning the name, another anonymous coming, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, for actually 100,000 over the course of 2 years. That's $50,000 a year, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
So, mashallah, for this year, 50,000, next year, 50,000. May Allah bless them, ya Rabbil Alameen. Put barakah in their effort and their life, ya Allah. You can also divide your donation in that fashion as well, too. Let's say I want to give 100,000, inshallah, but I'll give it in 2 years, inshallah, azza wa jal. Hopefully, bidnillah, we can make it happen again to build this project within those 2 to 3 years, inshallah, tabaraka wa ta'ala. Bismillah.
Tayyib, Sheikh. So we are at 9. Someone read the number to me, please. 926. All right. Can we get 3 hands, inshallah? 3 hands to send us over the million. Remember those days where we used to wait to get to a million? And we'd have to push until 11:30 to get to a million. Alhamdulillah, it's not even 10:30 yet. And we're almost there, inshallah. If we can get 3 hands for 25,000, 3 hands, inshallah, for 25,000, that will push us over the 1 million mark, bidnillahi ta'ala. But we need to see some hands. I know everyone wants to give, inshallah, quietly, but it will push us, bidnillahi ta'ala.
Final? Okay. Bismillah, mashallah. Nice, north.
MashaAllah, the VRIC North volunteers, $30,000. Takbir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them and reward them and reward all of our volunteers. Allahumma ameen.
That means 2 more hands, inshallah, ta'ala, for 25 each, bidnillah azza. Do we have another hand, inshallah, for 25,000? 25,000, inshallah, tabaraka wa ta'ala. 2 more hands. So we can, inshallah, go over the 1 million, bidnillah azza wa jal. And that will be hopefully the tipping point. Then we start counting the groups, inshallah. Hopefully, it will bring us closer, if not even surpass our goal, so we can start our taraweeh soon, inshallah, azza wa jal. So 2 hands for 25,000, inshallah. Let's, inshallah, push again. If you have in your mind to give 20,000, or maybe you had in your plan to give 12,000, If you just partner with someone else, think about someone that you love, inshallah ta'ala, they would like to help with, bidnillahi azza wa jal. Let's do that together, inshallah ta'ala. 2 more hands for 25,000. Can we see those hands? 25, mashallah. Allahumma anfiqan khalafan ya Rabbil Alameen.
Ameen.
With our iman, jazakallah khair. May bless you, bless your family, ya Rabbil Alameen.
Ameen.
Just moved, mashallah, from California, alhamdulillah.
He's redeemed all of you Californians. Allah reward you, brother.
Allah barak you. Jazakumullah khairan. One more hand, inshallah, that will push us, inshallah, over the $1 million. One more hand. Who's going to be the one to push us over the
It looks
millions?
like we're already over, Sheikh. Alhamdulillah.
Are we? Well, still.
That says $1 million.
One more, man. One more. I mean, come on, man. Look at that. One more hand for 25,000, inshallah. That will push us over the 1 million. Who wants to make that sweet, inshallah, transition to the second million?
Brother Munir's wife, alhamdulillah, another 25,000. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Allah bless your whole family.
Ameen, ya Allah. Allahumma put barakah in your life and your family, ya Rabbil Alameen. Jazakumullah khair.
Can we take a moment and appreciate, alhamdulillah, the first time that we reached $1 million this quickly? Subhanallah. May Allah Azza wa Jal bless us as a community.
Ameen.
Continue to open your hearts and inspire you towards generosity. Allahumma ameen.
Ameen.
It's not even 10:30 and we're already over $1 million, alhamdulillah. We still have the group donations coming in. Inshallah ta'ala, we will reach our goal of 2 million by the end of the month, bidnillahi ta'ala. But we need you all to keep on coming, inshallah ta'ala. So let's move on, inshallah. Or do we have anyone that's inspired towards 25,000 still? We want to leave that door open, inshallah. You know, Brother Munir brought his wife into the equation for 25. Anyone else, inshallah ta'ala? Spouses, families?
You have one?
We have another?
Bismillah. The same brother anonymous, mashallah. By the way, I love your outfit, barakallah feek. You look awesome, man.
Anonymous 25,000. Takbir.
Allahumma antum khalafan ya Rabbil Alameen.
Ameen.
May Allah bless you all, bless your families, ya Rabbil Alameen. Ya Allah.
Ameen.
Can we have another hand, inshallah, for 25,000? Before we start counting those groups, inshallah, azza wa jal, 25,000. Somebody maybe was more inspired, mashallah, by the generosity of this anonymous person and persons, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, says, you know what? I want to be part of this group, inshallah, azza wa jal. So who's going to be the person to give us another 25, inshallah?
And let's make a dua for anonymous. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make every anonymous donor celebrated on the Day of Judgment.
Ameen.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shade them under the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the Day of Judgment.
Ameen.
And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from everyone that's giving today publicly and privately.
Ameen.
Ameen. We need
Ameen.
both.
Ameen.
We need those thrusts from both sides, inshallah ta'ala, to keep it going, inshallah.
Ameen.
Anyone else for 25,000? Brother, sister, we're already at 1.141 something. 55, is that what it is at the end? Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Now you know why Sheikh Yaser always goes over time in his khutbahs, because look how small it is on the screen.
Look who's speaking, man. The one delays me to go into the parking lot because of his khutbah ran over time. No.
Astaghfirullah, Sheikh. I apologize. I'm sorry.
I forgive you. No. Bismillah. Gold? MashaAllah. Sister wants to give gold, tabarakallah. MashaAllah. May Allah bless ya Rabbil Alameen. Put barakah in this. Now it depends, inshallah ta'ala, if he wants to bring it here so we can maybe auction towards the end, inshallah ta'ala. But let's move on to 20,000. Do we have anybody who, inshallah, can make a 20,000 donation, inshallah, azza wa jal? Maybe you had again in your mind to give it 10,000, you match with somebody else, make them 20, inshallah ta'ala. Do you have a $20,000 donation, inshallah? If we have 5 of these 20, that's another 100, alhamdulillah, bring us much closer to our target, inshallah ta'ala. I don't know, is that a serious donation?
See a sister? Yes, we will count it. Takbir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you, bless your family, increase you, accept from you. Allahumma ameen.
Ameen, mashallah. We have the first 20,000, alhamdulillah, rabbi ameen.
By the way, 20 and lower, we count your kids. We'll let you get away with your kids raising their hand at 150 and we'll let it go. But if your kid raises their hand at the 20 or lower amount, things are moving too fast, we're just going to have to count it, inshallah ta'ala. All right?
Can we see a second hand for 20,000, inshallah ta'ala? At 20,000. Again, even if you had in mind 10,000, maybe your neighbor next door, text him, said, hey man, I'm going to give 10. You're going to give 10, so make him 20, inshallah. So we inspire other people, bidnillahi azza wa jal. So another hand for 20,000. And if you send also a message, if you'd like to do it anonymously, send it to the message, inshallah, that would be great as well too, inshallah ta'ala.
Bismillah. So the Camping Hollow Silverleaf group, you need to step up. Neighbors of the masjid, Bismillah. We're going to be doing an audit of your home improvement projects, especially Silverleaf. You know, you're closer, so we're going to do an audit of everyone's home project, and we're going to tax you for the masjid as well. All right, but seriously, this group needs to move up, inshallah. Let's go quicker. May Allah reward you all. Alhamdulillah, it's inspiring, subhanAllah, how much has already been raised on that tally.
Alhamdulillah.
Inshallah ta'ala, keep on going. We need the groups to keep on stepping up. What happened to all these sports groups that we have at VRIC? Did people stop playing sports here? Where are the cricket groups and the rugby groups and the bowling groups and the ping pong groups?
And we have a pickleball right now, actually.
Where are you guys? Where are the sports groups? We need some of these groups to show up as well.
They're coming, inshallah. They're coming, b'idhnillah azza wa jal. Do you have a hand for 20,000, inshallah? $20,000. $20,000. We had one hand for 20,000, inshallah. Do you have anybody else, inshallah, who's going to be inspired by this generosity and give 20,000? Brother or sister, business, a community, inshallah ta'ala, that would like to give that generosity, inshallah azza wa jal, please.
Alhamdulillah. Tayyib. We're going to take one more. MashaAllah. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar. MashaAllah. Shall I announce it? MashaAllah. Brother Danny and his partner, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Ameen, you guys coming all the way from Virginia, MashaAllah. Hopefully to move here, inshallah ta'ala.
Allahu Akbar.
So establishing your own place in the community, bi'idhnillahi azza wa jal. Jazakumullah khairan. May Allah bless you, Rabbil Alameen.
Ameen.
Anybody else, inshallah, that inspired by this, alhamdulillah? So we have two 20s. If we can have three more, that's 100,000. Alhamdulillah, bring us much closer to our goal, inshallah, azza wa jal. Can we have another one for 20,000? 20,000. I know you might be waiting for 15,000 or 12,000. I want to just push a little bit more. Give more, inshallah, on behalf of someone that you love, whether they're still, alhamdulillah, alive and enjoy their company in your life, or they pass, may Allah have mercy on them, ya Rabbil Alameen. So give an extra 5 and make them 20,000, inshallah. Do we have another hand for 20,000? A third hand for 20,000? For 20,000? For 20,000, Jama'ah? Bismillah.
Let's move to 15. We'll move down to 15, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So especially the 10s, please move yourself to 15, inshallah. Move yourself to 15 if you can, inshallah ta'ala. How many people for $15,000? If we can get 10 people, jazakallah khair. One, takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahumma a'ati munfikhan khalaf. Everyone say ameen.
Ameen.
Let's get 9 more hands quickly for 15, inshallah. That'll add 150 to our total. 9 hands, inshallah, for 15. Bismillah, let's move quick. I know the anonymous cards are going to come in. Let's see some hands, inshallah ta'ala. Inspire the gathering. Careful.
And again, you don't have to give it all at once right now. You can pledge it throughout the year, inshallah, until the next Ramadan, b'idhnillahi azza wa jal. So you can pledge the 15,000, inshallah ta'ala, and give them at your own pace, b'idhnillah, throughout the year, b'idhnillahi tabaraka wa ta'ala. So second hand for 15,000. $15,000, second hand for 15,000. Maybe you know somebody would like to give 5,000, match with them, inshallah, your 10,000, announce it as 15 so we can inspire other people, inshallah ta'ala. Can we see another hand for 15,000, inshallah? $15,000. 15,000.
Sisters as well, inshallah, please do participate if we can. We got another sister, mashallah, takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you, bless your family, increase you. Allahumma ameen.
Ameen.
Any other sisters, brothers, people in the other rooms around the masjid, inshallah ta'ala, $15,000. Imran, you look like you have a big announcement. You closed all the doors, okay. MashaAllah.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
Anyone else for 15,000?
By the way, I want to announce this, inshallah ta'ala, that the donation I got earlier for the 100,000 over the 2 years, the person who gave, may Allah bless him, Ya Rabbil Alameen, they said they're giving this money, they're giving this donation on behalf of the people of Gaza. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward them for that, Ya Rabbil Alameen. So they want to give donation on behalf of the people of Gaza so they can, inshallah, get their reward. While you guys are benefiting, alhamdulillah, from the ilm and the khair that will come from this, our brothers and sisters in Gaza are reaping the benefit, alhamdulillah. May Allah bless him, Ya Allah. So maybe one of you is inspired by this, inshallah, said, you know what, I was planning to give 1,000. I'm going to give another 5 on behalf of the people of Gaza. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them tathbit, Ya Rabbil Alameen, and give them victory, Ya Allah. So another hand, inshallah, third hand for 15,000. A third hand for 15,000, inshallah.
MashaAllah. You're going to bring it over?
It's already given. Yes, yes, bring it. Yes, she's the first 20. The first 20,000. Now. Can we see, inshallah, another hand for 15,000? Another hand, a third hand for $15,000. Once again, I hope you are inspired by the generosity of this person who's given on behalf of the people of Gaza, inshallah. Some of us might be doing that. And by the way, we don't want right now anyone to say that, look, you guys collecting all this money for this building, and then what about our brothers and sisters in Gaza? Don't you ever doubt the generosity of our community. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, never ever doubt a group that came to ask for donation, alhamdulillah, but our community opened the door for them, bifadlillahi tabaraka wa ta'ala, in an organized fashion, no doubt about it. And alhamdulillah, people always give, mashallah, to Gaza, they give to Yemen, they give to Syria, they give to Kashmir, they give to the Rohingya, elsewhere in the world, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This is now is our moment. This is our moment to strengthen our community so they can give even more, inshallah, in the future, in Allah Azza wa Jal.
Fahad, inshallah, Dr. Mustafa will both give 25.
Allahu
25
Akbar.
each.
Oh, mashallah. Allahumma atufiqan khalafan ya Rabbil Alameen.
Ameen, ameen.
Barakallah feekum, jazakallah khair. May Allah bless you, bless your families, ya Rabbil Alameen.
Ameen. So Brother Fahad and Dr. Mustafa, $25,000 each.
So that's 50,000 extra, alhamdulillah.
Reward
Rabbil
you
Alameen.
all and increase you. Allahumma ameen.
Ameen.
Just counting, alhamdulillah, Sister Ilyana sent of $20,000. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you all and accept from you all. Everyone say ameen.
Ameen. Ameen.
Alhamdulillah. Tayyib, who else, inshallah? $15,000. Can we get two more hands? We're going to wrap up by 11, inshallah ta'ala. So we're going to wrap this all up by 11 o'clock sharp to start our tarawih, inshallah ta'ala. And inshallah we'll get there, bidnillahi ta'ala. The last group message on Campaign Hollow Silverleaf was 5 minutes ago, so that group has slowed down. So inject, inshallah ta'ala, into that group something, bidnillahi ta'ala. Keep it moving, inshallah. Add to your donations. By the way, don't just stop at the donation you gave once. If you want to add, inshallah, till we get to that goal, inshallah ta'ala. So anyone else for 15? We'll just wait, see if there's one more hand for 15 in the room, inshallah. Brother or sister. Brother or sister.
And if you get anybody from the tent as well, we hope, inshallah, that the volunteers can send that to us, inshallah, azza wa jal, and give us the sign that we have somebody's given, inshallah, azza wa jal.
Tayyib. Let's move on, Sheikh.
Bismillah.
We'll move on to 10, inshallah ta'ala. We really need to see our community show up at the 10, 5, 1 level. And again, even if you've given 100, if you've given 50, if you've given 25, add 10 if you can, inshallah ta'ala. How many hands can we get for $10,000, inshallah? $10,000. Bismillah. Let's get it going, dear brothers. Jazakallah khair. Takbir. Barakallahu fi ahlika wa fi malika. Everyone say Ameen. There's number 2 from the sisters. Takbir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and your family, your health, your wealth. Everyone say Ameen. Where's number 3?
MashaAllah.
Number 3. MashaAllah. 3 over here. Takbir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and increase you and your family. Everyone say Ameen. Number 4. Jazakallah khair. Allahumma barik fi ahlika wa fi malika. Everyone say Ameen. Where's number 5? Number 5? Over here, MashaAllah, Barakallahu fi ahlika wa fi malika. Everyone say Ameen.
Ameen.
May Allah accept from you all, inshallah. Accept. The kids are participating now, alhamdulillah, with their families. Number 6, Takbir. Barakallahu fi ahlika wa fi malika. Everyone say Ameen. Oh, finally the cricket club showed up. I knew you guys still play cricket. Because I have the jersey that says, Team Sheikh Omar, and Team Sheikh Omar beat Team Sheikh Yaser a few years ago. So
he didn't even play, man.
I made dua for
He was
them
just sitting on the chair.
So I claimed the victory, and I still wear the jersey. And brothers always say, they say, do you play cricket? I'm like, no, I don't play cricket, but my team won a championship. So 10,500 from the VRIC Cricket Club. Takbir.
MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Another actually 10,000 just came, alhamdulillah, from Benjamin Hassan Sheikh. Alhamdulillah. Brother Hassan, he used to be actually the president of Valley Ranch Islamic Center as we were constructing this building that we are praying, alhamdulillah, Taraweeh in right now. He was actually the president of Valley Ranch Islamic Center. He's given on behalf of his son, Benjamin. May Allah bless him, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Another 10,000, mashallah. Takbir. Allahumma atufiqan khalafan, Ya Rabbil Alameen. May Allah bless him, bless their families, Ya Allah, Ya Rabbil Alameen. How many do we have so far? How many tens do we have, Jama'ah? Oh, how many tens did we collect so far? Anyone was counted the tens?
Yeah, we were at 6.
So this is 7 now?
So we need 7 now, inshallah ta'ala.
We're 7, inshallah, for 10,000. $10,000, inshallah ta'ala. Allahu Akbar.
Bismillah. MashaAllah. Another 25 from Brother Asif Allah. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir. Barakallahu fi ahlika wa fi malik. Everyone say Ameen.
Ameen.
Alhamdulillah. That's the beauty, is that we're saying 10 and some people are still giving higher than that. May Allah bless you all. Keep on coming, inshallah ta'ala. Keep it going. We're already over 1.3. Alhamdulillah. We're almost there, inshallah ta'ala. And I do believe we're going to get there, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Who else, inshallah, for 10,000? Can we get 3 more hands? MashaAllah. Takbir. Barakallahu fi ahlika wa fi malik. Everyone say Ameen. That's 7. Alhamdulillah. Do we have 8 for 10,000?
Can I announce one, inshallah?
Bismillah. Go ahead.
I just received a text message all the way from the state of Rockwell, Texas, over here, Jama'ah. Alhamdulillah, Dr. Basim Abdul Fattah, may Allah subhanahu bless him, Rabbul Alameen, is given $10,000. Now, Dr. Basim, he used to be, I don't know if he's with us, maybe he's still there. But subhanAllah, how long was that? 25 years ago, I taught him Arabic and taught him how to read the Quran. He was a kid. And I was, mashallah, he's right now one of our doctors here in the community. He lives in Rockwell. And alhamdulillah, now he's giving back to the community. May Allah bless him, bless his business, Ya Rabbi, his family, Ya Rabbi. Say Ameen, ya Jama'ah. So mashallah, our kids right now are becoming the adults who are giving back to the community for the Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. May Allah bless them all, Ya Rabbi al-Alameen. Bismillah.
Sheikh, alhamdulillah, Dr. Imran Mayman, another $25,000. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Barakallahu fi ahlika wa fi malik. Everyone say Ameen. Alhamdulillah. Campion Hollow Silverleaf, get the group going, inshallah. Let's hit that next tier, inshallah, quickly. Bidnillahi ta'ala. Who else do we have for 10, inshallah? $10,000. Where's your dad to claim you?
Umayr, where's Umayr?
Is he here? You're pointing in a direction. Oh, there you go. Alhamdulillah. Takbir. Barakallahu fi ahlika wa fi malik. Everyone say Ameen. May Allah bless you, bless your family, allow your kids to grow up with that righteousness. Allahumma Ameen.
Ameen. Ameen.
So 10,000, that's 8. We have another anonymous 25,000. Takbir. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them and celebrate them on the day of judgment. Allahumma Ameen.
Ameen. Ameen. Ya Rabbil Alameen.
You got to give it to me now, Sheikh Yaser. I want to claim it. We have a competition. Oh, we already announced this?
No.
Okay, alhamdulillah. But the 10,000 anonymous?
It's a new one.
MashaAllah. Takbir, 10,000 anonymous. Allahumma a'ti munfiqan khalafa. Allahumma ameen. So that's 9 on 10, not counting the extra 25. We're only doing 10s now. But keep on coming the 25. Another 10. MashaAllah. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahumma barik fi ahlika wa fi malik. Everyone say ameen. Another 10,000 from the Fahim family. Takbir. May Allah bless you, bless your family. Allahumma ameen.
Ameen. Ameen.
Tayyib, bismillah. Can we see a few more hands for 10 and then we'll move on to 5. We are almost there, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. With the groups that come in, inshallah ta'ala, bi'idhnillah, we're going to celebrate hitting $2 million tonight, inshallah ta'ala. Everyone say ameen.
Ameen.
Inshallah, we will get there tonight. So 10,000, a few more hands. Brothers, sisters, let's keep it going. We're going to stop at 11 o'clock, inshallah ta'ala, for salah. We have another one, mashallah, takbir. Barakallahu fi ahlika wa fi malik. Everyone say ameen. Who else, inshallah? 10,000. MashaAllah, takbir. Barakallahu fi ahlika wa fi malik. Everyone say ameen. Alhamdulillah, the Huda twins inspired each other.
You want to announce this?
They both gave 10, alhamdulillah. Okay, so the group that they've been pushing themselves as well, alhamdulillah. I don't know what sport they play, but Shabab al-Hara, 31,000, takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them all and accept from them and grant them a Hara in Jannah. Everyone say ameen.
Ameen.
All right, who else inshallah ta'ala for 10? 10,000. Brothers, sisters, 10,000. Anyone else inshallah? Sisters, brothers, mashallah, takbir. Barakallahu fi ahlika wa fi malik. Everyone say ameen. The 10s are still coming, alhamdulillah. And that's going to really move us, inshallah ta'ala. This is where the difference will be filled. Again, those who have given, if you want to give more, inshallah, when we get to the 5s and the 1s, let's reach this goal together as a community. We're already at, what is that number? 1.494. Allahu Akbar. Who wants to give 10 really quick and send us over 1.5? Who wants to raise their hand quickly and send us over 1.5, inshallah? Is there one person for 10,000? Sister, brother, another 10. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahumma a'ti munfiqan khalafa. Everyone say ameen.
All the way from Virginia, mashallah. New Jersey.
We should start an East Coast versus West Coast competition.
No.
Alhamdulillah. All these Californians, Iman, where are your people at? They need to show up the way that you showed up, you know. So
everybody's giving, mashallah, they're giving from the East Coast and the West Coast. Where are the Midwest, ya Jama'ah? Where are the Chicago ones? Where are the Michigan people? Where are these people? Bismillah.
MashaAllah. Sheikh, I have one that just came in. So Abdurrahman and Yusuf, where are you guys? You send them in, inshallah? So each of them sending $5,000 to make $10,000. Takbir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them and bless their family. Everyone say Ameen.
Ameen.
Alhamdulillah, look at that number. This is history. The easiest, subhanAllah, that we've ever raised this amount of money. May Allah Azza wa Jal increase our community in barakah. Allahumma Ameen.
Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Ameen.
We have another? We have another 10. Takbir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and bless your family. Everyone say Ameen. I can't hear you.
Ameen.
Oh, the Valley Ranch Soccer Group. MashaAllah. 10,000 from the VRIC. I didn't even know we had a soccer group. I was never invited.
We had that from last year.
Sorry. Alhamdulillah.
Where's the basketball team now?
I'm just playing, Sheikh. I knew you existed. Sheikh Yusuf's a soccer pro, by the way. Alhamdulillah. So where are the basketball, football groups? Where are the people that play superior sports? Where is everybody else? Nothing is superior to cricket because I don't want to get killed tonight. Okay.
Brother, where's the ping pong group, ya Jama'ah? They play every weekend in the morning, subhanAllah. What happened to them?
MashaAllah, Sheikh. I have $6,000 on behalf of Deen Team, which is my son's basketball team. Takbir. May Allah bless them all and bless their parents. Say Ameen.
Ameen.
And may Allah allow them to win many championships. Say Ameen.
Ameen.
Alhamdulillah. So that's 6,000 from the Deen Team.
Bismillah.
Who else, inshallah ta'ala? Who else? 10. We're still at 10, I believe. If anyone would like to give 10. Anyone else for 10?
Bismillah.
Is there anyone else for, oh, mashallah, the security team. By the way, I'm going to say this, subhanAllah, please appreciate our security team and the volunteers. They're putting literally their taraweeh on hold for you to pray taraweeh. Their isha, their taraweeh, their qiyam, and they're sitting in the halaqat for you. Make dua for them and thank them every single night, especially these last 10. They're going to need that extra boost from you, inshallah. Make dua for them. But they've already given $10,000. Takbir. So they're continuing to raise the bar. Alhamdulillah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them and increase them. Anyone else for 10,000? We're moving. Alhamdulillah. We're getting very close to our goal. Very close to our goal. Who wants to see us hit our goal by 11 o'clock? Can you raise your hands?
That's
Who wants to see us hit our goal by...
That's 12 minutes, ya Jama'ah. 12 minutes, inshallah.
We got 12 minutes. We're going to hit our goal bi'idhnillahi ta'ala because we're going to clock. So those of you that are in the Campion Hollow Silverleaf group, whatever the final tally is by 11, that's what's going to count towards this toll, inshallah ta'ala. So please get it to where it needs to go. If your groups are moving, move them, inshallah ta'ala, towards the finish line. We've got 11 minutes bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So $10,000. Let's move, inshallah. Is there anyone else for 10,000?
I have one, Sheikh. Just came right now, alhamdulillah, Ba'amin. Brother Ghulam is saying, this is coming from the children of Alameda Masjid in Houston. Those are the brothers from the former U of H MSA, mashallah, and now they're becoming again the present families are giving on behalf of their children, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. May Allah bless them, ya Rabbil Alameen. So that's another 10,000, mashallah, alhamdulillah. Keep them coming, barakallah fikum, jazakumullah khairan.
But I'm just waiting to see if I can announce the name.
طيب, Bismillah. Another 10,000, inshallah. If you can have another 10,000, maybe another MSA group from UTD or UTA or somewhere else, inshallah. Another 10,000.
Sister, Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and increase you. Everyone say Ameen.
Ameen.
Ameen. There's a sister Ismahan from Mass, San Diego, California. So California is stepping up. MashaAllah, very active sister in our community. May Allah bless her and bless the work of Mass. She's visiting here from California, alhamdulillah. So she doesn't live here. She's visiting from California. And she is giving $20,000 on behalf of her father, Muhammad Abdullahi, rahmatullahi alayh. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy on him and accept it on his behalf and accept it on behalf of the family. Allahumma ameen.
Ameen.
Alhamdulillah. So it's $20,000. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. What is that?
Ubuntu? Are y'all making me say a word that I'm not supposed to say?
Okay, mashallah. So you have it. That's it?
26,500. Takbir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and accept from you. Allahumma ameen. Brother Mike Khatib, alhamdulillah, who's actually our project manager, is giving 10,000. Takbir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and accept from you. Allahumma ameen. Sturgios, another 10,000. Takbir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and accept from you. Everyone say ameen. And another 5,000 from, I think that's, what is that name, Sheikh? Brother Umair and Janabi. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you both, giving $5,000. Takbir.
Our kids are giving, mashallah, 400. From Anas, we're giving actually 400 cash.
You want to announce that?
Sure. Anas, mashallah, is giving here right now. It's giving actually 400 cash. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Ameen. Takbir. May Allah bless you, Rabbil Ameen. Huh? Well, what's the name is mentioned here? Which kind of... Oh, is it? Anas Bilal. All of them, mashallah. So, the whole family, the whole kids. Oh, all of them, mashallah. Anas, Bilal, and Zayd, all of them are given actually, alhamdulillah, 400, mashallah. 100 each, mashallah. Allahumma bless them, ya Rabbil Alameen. Say ameen, ya Jama'ah.
Mashallah, are you donating the car? We've got a Ferrari for auction. So, mashallah. Wait, what is your name? Hold on, come on. What's your name? Ibrahim. How long have you been driving this Ferrari? How long have you had this car for? MashaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you, bless your family. $5,000 and a Ferrari. Takbir. I want to give him back his car so he can drive home. Can I give him back his car? Okay. We'll take your money, but you can keep the Ferrari. Jazakallah khair. MashaAllah, we're almost there. 8 minutes, by the way. Countdown is on. I want us to celebrate hitting 2 million by 11 o'clock, inshallah. So countdown is on for the groups. You got 8 minutes, bidnillahi ta'ala. Anyone else for 10,000? Before we move on, any brother or sister for 10,000, inshallah ta'ala, to keep us going? MashaAllah. Okay. Let's keep going, inshallah. Let's move on to 5. Let's see as many hands as we can for 5, inshallah. We have to move super quick now, bidnillah, to reach our goal.
I have the first 5 here. First 5 is coming from Brother Akbar Sheikh and his wife, Sister Anika. They are giving 5,000 and they're requesting to make dua for his mother, Sister Rubin Sheikh, who is going through cancer treatment. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give her full shifa, ya Rabbil Alameen, and give her full recovery, ya Rabbil Alameen. Jazakumullah khair, may Allah give him back, ya Rabbil Alameen, in generosity. Another second hand, inshallah, for 5,000. We have another hand, mashallah, another hand for 5,000. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless ya Rabbil Alameen. Allahumma adwiqan khalafan ya Rabbil Alameen. Number 3, Brother Muhammad, mashallah, jazakallah khair. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you back, ya Rabbil Alameen. Ya Allah, multiply your reward, ya Rabbil Alameen.
We have another anonymous 10,000. Takbir.
A fourth hand.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and increase from you. Everyone say Ameen.
That's a 5th hand, alhamdulillah. Brother Mahmoud, mashallah. These are Umrah buddies, mashallah. Umrah buddies from VRIC, Umrah, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Number 6 for 5,000, inshallah. Number 6, jazakallah khair. Allahumma antafiqan khalafan ya Rabbil Alameen. Number 6, inshallah. Where's number 7 for 5,000? For 5,000, inshallah ta'ala. Number 6, jazakallah khair. Number 7, barakallah feek. May Allah bless you, Rabbil Alameen. Number, where? We got it? Okay, we got it. Number 7, where's number 8? Number 8 for 5,000, inshallah. Number 8 for 5,000.
Sheikh from VRIC Hift Parents and Friends, $7,000. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of our hafad, all of their parents. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all the teachers and staff. May Allah allow these children to crown their parents on the Day of Judgment. Allahumma ameen.
Ameen. Ameen.
And we have another 10,000 from Sadat Khan. Takbir.
MashaAllah.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and accept from you. Everyone say Ameen.
So 7, 8. Where's number 9? Number 9 for 5,000, inshallah ta'ala. For 5,000, number 9 for 5,000. $5,000, inshallah ta'ala, number 9. We can make it happen, mashallah. Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless you, ya Rabbil Alameen. Say Ameen, ya Jama'ah. Allahumma antafiqan khalafa. Allahumma antafiqan khalafa, ya Rabbil Alameen. So 5,000, inshallah. Where's number 10? Number 10 for 5,000, inshallah ta'ala. Number 10 for 5,000. That makes them 50,000 together, inshallah, azza wa jal. Number 10 for 5,000. We have 5 minutes until 11 o'clock, inshallah. We'd like to close at that as we can, inshallah. We can start our taraweeh, inshallah, azza wa jal. So it's number 10 for 5,000. Where's number 10 for 5,000? For 5,000? MashaAllah, Jazakallah khair. Allah ma'atifiqan khalafan ya Rabbil Alameen. Barakallah. Number 11 is there, MashaAllah. Number 11. Where's number 12 for 5,000? Number 12 for 5,000. Inshallah, if we can make them two we can make it, inshallah ta'ala, 100,000 altogether. So number 12 for 5,000. Number 12 for 5,000. And even if we send anonymously, bismillah, go for it. But let's go take it up, inshallah, to 20, inshallah ta'ala. So it's going to be number 12 for $5,000, inshallah. A brother or sister, a family, husband and wife, inshallah, team up together, bidnillah azza wa jal, for 5,000. Number 12 for 5,000. Number 12 for 5,000. Even if you already have given, you would like to add more, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Allah ma'atifiqan khalafan ya Rabbil Alameen. May Allah bless you, bless your house and your family, ya Allah. Say ameen, ya jama'ah. Number 13 for 5,000. 13 for 5,000.
So here's what we have, alhamdulillah. The VRIC Men's Club, $21,000. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them and increase them. An amazing group. Allahumma ameen.
Ameen.
Our VRIC Sisters Group, 20,600. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them and increase them and reward them. Everyone say ameen.
Ameen.
And then VRIC Ta'sil, that's actually you should announce that.
MashaAllah. The Ta'sil student, alhamdulillah, mashallah, collective, they're given $12,000. Takbir. May Allah bless them, Ya Rabbil Alameen, and increase them in the ilm and the knowledge, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Say ameen, ya jama'ah.
Can't those of you that attend the first on Tuesday night also pledge an amount? Because now Sheikh Yaser is going to rub it in. Like, his weekly class gave something, my weekly class.
You asked for it. I didn't ask for this.
Anyone else, inshallah? 5,000? MashaAllah. Our Jum'ah volunteers, $8,000. Takbir. Allahumma may Allah bless them all.
Brother Arshad actually is also, alhamdulillah, given 5,000, pledging $5,000, mashallah, takbir.
Brother Junaid Miyaza, another $5,000, takbir.
That's actually will be number 14, right?
Yes, inshallah.
Number 14, alhamdulillah. So it's number 15 for 5,000.
Inshallah. And we have Bilal Ahmed and Sadia, $4,000, takbir.
Inshallah. Where's number 15, inshallah, for 5,000? Number 15 for 5,000. Do we call that?
3 minutes.
Allah ma'atifiqan khalafan ya Rabbil Alameen. Another 5,000, alhamdulillah, 15. Where's number 16? Let's make them 20, inshallah. Let's make the 25 more, inshallah, azza wa jal. Can
So
I see
Sister Zahra, on behalf of Hilal Hajj, $5,000, takbir.
Allahu Akbar. Number 17, inshallah. Where's number 17 for 5,000? Number 17 for 5,000, inshallah ta'ala.
Sheikh, my Hajj group gave 5,000. Where's your Hajj group? We got to keep them going. So
come on,
those of you that are going to Hajj with Sheikh Yaser, you got to give something.
Bismillah. Number 16 for 5,000, inshallah. Where's number 16 for 5,000?
I got another 5,000, alhamdulillah, from Atif Hanif. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar. Allahumma atifiqan khalafan ya Rabbil Alameen. So that's number 16. Where's number 17? For 5,000, inshallah ta'ala. For 5,000. Can you see hands from the sister side as well too, inshallah ta'ala? For 5,000, number 17. Let's make them 20. So have 4 more hands, inshallah. 4 more hands for 5,000. For 5,000, inshallah ta'ala. Can we see these hands?
Can we get one more, at least, inshallah? And I'll give you some good news, bidnillah, as we're going into it. One more for 5,000? One more?
We have one sister there, mashallah.
MashaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and increase you. Takbir.
Ameen. Ameen.
So we have 1 minute left. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you, sister, and accept from you. Quickly, how many hands? Sorry.
I'll give another 5, inshallah.
Takbir.
So that's 18 right now.
And increase him. Allahumma ameen.
That's 18. Can we see 2 hands for 5,000, inshallah, quickly? 2 hands for 5,000, inshallah. To make them 20, bidnillah azza wa jal. That brings us, alhamdulillah, a good amount. 2 hands for 5,000 each. MashaAllah. Jazakallah khair. Barakallah feek. May Allah bless you, Abdullah. Barakallah feek. Last hand for 5,000. Last hand, brother or sister, for 5,000, inshallah ta'ala. Last hand. Do you have it? MashaAllah. Allahumma atifiqan khalafan ya Rabbil Alameen. May Allah bless you. Bless your family, ya Allah. Brother Ayham al-Banna, jazakallah khair for 5,000. Jazakallah khair. Barakallah feekum. Bismillah.
How many hands for 2,500? Very quickly, inshallah. 1, 2. We're going to count quickly. There's 2 hands for 2,500. May Allah bless you and bless your families. Where's 3? We want to finish off now, inshallah ta'ala. We're going to finish at once. Then we're going to announce what we've reached, inshallah. So we have 2. Anyone else 2,500, inshallah? 3. Allahu Akbar. Where's 4? Sisters, brothers? 2,500?
Where's number 4 for 2,500?
Can we get 4 and 5 really quick, and then we'll do a quick survey of the thousands, and then we'll announce where we are, inshallah ta'ala.
We're at 3 or 4?
We have 3, so we need 2 more for 2,500, inshallah. 2 more for 2,500.
We can make it happen, inshallah ta'ala. We can make it happen. Another 2 hands, inshallah, for 2,500 each. Bismillah. Brother or sister?
Any
Again,
sisters?
you can partner with your spouse, inshallah ta'ala, on behalf of your children as well, too.
Okay.
2,500. Jazakallah khair, Abdul Samad. Barakallah. May Allah bless you, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Where's number 5?
5? We need 5.
We have it? MashaAllah.
5? MashaAllah. Another
6.
5?
And 6 over there. Tabarakallah.
Allahu Akbar. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you all and accept from you all. Everyone say Ameen.
Make them 7.
Over here, that was 6. That was 6, Sheikh.
7 then.
We count another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 7, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Can we make them 10 then? Bismillah. 8, 9, and 10. 2,500. 3 more hands, inshallah ta'ala. 3 more hands.
Over here.
MashaAllah, Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless you, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Allahumma antufiqan khalafan, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Where is number 9? Number 9 for 2,500, inshallah. Number 9, number 10 for 2,500. Number 9 for 2,500. Just 2 more hands, inshallah ta'ala. 2 more hands, inshallah ta'ala. 2 more hands. Even if you had in your mind to give 1,000, inshallah ta'ala, and give on behalf of your child, your parent, your spouse, inshallah ta'ala, make it 2,500.
Sheikh, the chai, what is it called? Chaiwala group. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. The Chaiwala group. $3,500. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
They make chai and they give money. Alhamdulillah. Make chai. Sorry, not chai. They make chai and they give 3,500.
1 more hand for 2,500, inshallah ta'ala. 1 more hand. The last hand for 2,500. MashaAllah. Jazakallah khair. One of the volunteers, alhamdulillah. May Allah bless you, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Let's go to the 1,000, inshallah.
So, quick survey. 1,000 hands. $1,000 hands. $1,000. $1,000, inshallah. How many hands quickly?
Sisters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I count already? I don't. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm trying not to double count. 19, mashallah. Where's 20? 20. 21 inside the multi-purpose hall. Where's 22?
We did. We counted.
22.
On the sister side?
We got a few sisters, mashallah. 22.
Here's a go. In the back, Sheikh.
I think I counted both of those sisters, but yeah. So the sisters over there?
That's 23.
23.
23. Can we get them up to 25, inshallah ta'ala? 2 more. We have it? MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. 24. Where's 25? 25, mashallah. Barakallah feek. 25. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
4 more? 4 total or 4 more?
25.
4 more, mashallah, from the sisters. So that's 29. Takbir.
MashaAllah.
Where's 30?
Allahu Akbar.
30.
Jazakallah khair. That's 30. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Can we have more, inshallah, of these 1,000, inshallah ta'ala? 1,000 lara. How many more can we get, inshallah? Number 1, Jazakallah khair. So that's 31. Jazakallah khair. 31. Where's 32? For 1,000, inshallah ta'ala. 32 for 1,000.
I got another commitment from Brother Mohammed to raise 10,000. And Aqif, may Allah bless them both. Takbir. So it's to raise $10,000. MashaAllah, Sister Sophia, who embraced Islam with us this last year, may Allah bless her. 2,500 from her and her family. Takbir.
Okay, so we have, MashaAllah, Sheikh, we're getting $3,000 from the VRIC video gamers.
Is that your group?
And I'm not gonna mention the names, man. But I didn't even know that this group existed, MashaAllah. Very inspiring for our children, tabarakallah. Jazakumullah khair, brothers. So that's 3,000, that's 34, alhamdulillah. Can we see a 35, inshallah ta'ala, for 1,000? Number 35 for 1,000. For $1,000. Let's make it the last hand for 1,000.
The last hand, inshallah. Last hand for the night over there. Takbir.
Jazakumullah khair. Barakallah feek.
Everyone that has raised their hands or not raised their hands, inshallah ta'ala, I know that everyone will continue to give and to give more, inshallah. Of course, some of these numbers are going to have to be reconciled and there are going to be some double counts, and we have to take into consideration that they're pledges at the end of the day. But how blessed and beautiful our community is, I want you to know that by the time 11 o'clock hit, alhamdulillah, we had actually reached $2 million. Takbir. Takbir. Hold on, Brother Tariq, can you, where's Tariq boy? They need a real takbir. Takbir! 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 Brother Tariq wants you to say Allahu Akbar and skylights. So we have, alhamdulillah,
That's going to be a new VRIC t-shirt, Jama'ah.
The reason why we have, alhamdulillah, exceeded our goal. And I told you, alhamdulillah, this community, subhanAllah, is a blessed community. May Allah Azza wa Jal increase us in barakah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase our harmony. May Allah protect us from the shaitan, protect us from fitan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from division. May Allah Azza wa Jal protect us from our desires or delusions. Allahumma ameen. With the Campion Hollow Silverleaf Group, the Campion Hollow Silverleaf Group has pledged $400,000.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
We're going to push them, inshallah, to make it 500, but we're going to accept the 400 for the sake of tonight, inshallah. May Allah Azza wa Jal bless them all and accept from them all. Allahumma ameen.
Ameen.
And that pushes us well over $2 million for the night, dear brothers and sisters. Inshallah ta'ala, maybe we can set for ourselves the goal of 2.5 this Ramadan. We push ourselves. Be inspired to give more. The more that we can put in advance, the quicker, more efficient, inshallah ta'ala, the more cost we can save on, the better the timeline becomes, the better the negotiations become. Please, dear brothers and sisters, keep this going, inshallah ta'ala. May Allah Azza wa Jal reward you all. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from you all. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless this community. May Allah allow every single person here who has given and who is here and a part of this community to be amongst those who attain the blessings of Laylatul Qadr. Allahumma ameen. You want to announce this?
And before we close, inshallah ta'ala, we're going to be auctioning this, inshallah, maybe tomorrow, bidnillahi azza wa jal. As you can see it over here, beautifully, actually, this is the Palestinian flag and has the beginning, قول الله تبارك وتعالى ولا تحسبن الذين قتلوا في سبيل الله بهم يرزقون. The ayat. Those who would like, inshallah, to auction on this, feel free to come and approach and say, I want to pay this much for it. By tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala, after Isha, we're going to see the highest bid, bidnillahi tabaraka wa ta'ala, and give it to them, inshallah azza wa jal. Jazakumullah khair.
Brother Ayan just gave a young boy, mashallah, came forth and gave $500. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him and accept him.
Ameen, Rabbil Ameen, inshallah. If you guys, Brother Hafiz, jazakallah khair for this, actually, for this piece. Inshallah, we're going to auction it on your behalf tomorrow, inshallah, tabaraka wa ta'ala. Just make dua for him, for his spouse, or for his parent, for his family. May Allah bless them all, ya Rabbil Alameen. Jazakumullah khair for everything you've done. Inshallah, we're going to take a few minutes to pray the sunnah, and then we'll start our taraweeh, inshallah.